A woman who appeared as a guest on BBC's Antiques Roadshow was completely taken aback when her family's ring, which she always believed to be a simple piece of costume jewelry, turned out to be an incredibly rare and valuable emerald. She was left speechless and nearly fell over when the expert, John Benjamin, told her the true worth of her inherited treasures. This amazing story was part of an episode that first aired in October 2022 and was rebroadcast on Sunday. The episode was filmed at the magnificent Wallerton Hall in Nottingham and featured a fascinating collection of items, including a Batman mask worn by Jack Nicholson, old poetry, and personal belongings brought to the UK by Ugandan Asians who escaped their homeland in 1972. However, it was the jewelry evaluation that truly left one family completely stunned. Two cousins brought in a collection of inherited treasures that had been passed down through their family for generations. Among the items were a gold novelty pencil, a decorative brooch depicting a fly on a flower, and the green stone ring that was about to be the center of a huge surprise. The cousins explained that many of these items came from their great-great-great-grandmother, who was born in 1858. One of the items, a mountaineer's ice pick-shaped pencil, had the names of French mountains etched on it. One assumes that the person who owned this originally was a mountaineer who went on this pioneering expedition, Benjamin said. And he climbed all these mountains and thought, right, when I get back to London, I'm going to commission a company, Hunt and Roskell, to make a gold novelty pencil fashioned as an ice pick. He dated this unique piece back to 1879 and estimated its worth between £1,500 and £2,000. The second item, a Victorian brooch depicting a fly resting on a flower, also caught Benjamin's eye. You can see it's a fly and a flower that looks to me a little bit like, I don't know, it could be a crocus, he observed. The brooch, adorned with malachite, jaspers, and lapis lazuli, was deemed really unusual. He dated the piece to around 1845 and valued it between £1,200 and £1,500. However, the biggest revelation came with the final item, a green stone ring that the family had always assumed was a simple, cheap piece of costume jewelry. This heirloom, passed down from their great-great-aunt, was given to the guest's mother as a birthday gift. When asked if they thought the ring was costume jewelry, one guest responded, I think so. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of weight in it. Benjamin surprised them with his evaluation. It's an emerald. It is a splendid Colombian emerald, from South America, surrounded by old Victorian white brilliant cut diamonds, mounted up in 18-karat gold, made in around about 1875 to 1880. He valued the ring at a whopping £4,000. In total, the collection was given an estimated auction value of £7,000. The guest's jaw dropped as the valuation was revealed, with the item estimated to fetch between £5,000 and £10,000. Overcome with excitement, the guest blurted out, "Oh my God, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to tell Granny now, she'll be eating her words." That incredible moment, when a piece of family history transforms from a sentimental keepsake into a valuable treasure, is what makes Antiques Roadshow so captivating. We've all seen those jaw-dropping reveals, but this one felt different, more personal. The joy on the guest's face was so pure, so real. It wasn't about the money as much as it was about a family secret finally being told. The ring, once relegated to a box of forgotten trinkets, suddenly had a story. It wasn't just a ring, it was a link to a great-great-aunt, a symbol of a family's journey, and now a small fortune. The beauty of these old heirlooms is that they hold so much more than their monetary value. They carry the whispers of generations past, the triumphs and tragedies of our ancestors. They remind us that our personal histories are as rich and complex as any museum exhibit. So many of us have a box of forgotten things in the attic or a dusty piece of jewelry we've always wondered about. This story is a beautiful reminder to take a closer look. You never know what a simple gold pencil or a costume ring might be hiding. It might just be the key to unlocking a part of your family's story you never knew existed. And who knows, you might just find your own hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. It's a testament to the fact that sometimes the most priceless things are the ones we least expect. What makes these moments so powerful is the shared human experience. We all have those family stories, those heirlooms that feel more like burdens than treasures until they're revealed to be something more. That's why the guest's reaction was so relatable. It wasn't just about the financial gain, it was about the validation of her family's history. The ring, once a forgotten trinket, was suddenly an important link to her